Ever jumped up from the couch to answer the door and suddenly the world starts spinning? Or maybe you stood up after a long meeting and had to grab the table to steady yourself. That sudden dizzy spell, that feeling of lightheadedness, is something many of us have experienced. It's often gone in a flash, but it can be pretty unsettling. What's actually happening in your body when this occurs? And more importantly, is it something you should be worried about? Let's dive into the science behind why you suddenly feel dizzy when you stand up. This common phenomenon has a medical name: orthostatic hypotension or postural hypotension. It sounds complicated, but the concept is actually quite simple. It all comes down to blood pressure and gravity. When you're sitting or lying down, your blood is distributed pretty evenly throughout your body. Gravity isn't having a huge effect on where your blood is flowing, but the moment you stand up, gravity kicks in and pulls your blood downwards towards your legs and abdomen. This means, for a brief moment, less blood is flowing back up to your heart. Now, your heart is a powerful pump. Its job is to send oxygen-rich blood to all parts of your body, especially your brain. When less blood returns to the heart, it has less to pump out. This causes a temporary drop in your blood pressure. Your brain, which is a huge consumer of oxygen, is very sensitive to these dips in blood supply. That brief moment of reduced blood flow and oxygen is what triggers that feeling of dizziness, lightheadedness, or even blurry vision. It's your brain's way of saying, "Hey, I'm not getting enough oxygen up here." Fortunately, our bodies have an incredible rapid response system to deal with this. Special sensors in your arteries, called baroreceptors, detect this drop in blood pressure almost instantly. They send a signal to your brain, which then tells your heart to beat faster and your blood vessels to narrow. This quick adjustment increases your blood pressure, restores normal blood flow to your brain, and the dizzy feeling usually disappears within a few seconds. It's a beautifully coordinated reflex that happens without you even thinking about it. So, if this is a normal bodily response, why does it happen more often to some people, or at certain times? Well, several factors can make you more susceptible to orthostatic hypotension. The number one culprit is dehydration. When you haven't had enough water, the volume of blood in your body decreases. Less blood volume means it's easier for your blood pressure to drop when you change positions. Think of it like a plumbing system. With low water levels, it's harder to maintain pressure. So, if you're experiencing this dizziness frequently, the first thing to check is your water intake. Are you drinking enough throughout the day? Especially in hot weather or after exercise, it's crucial to stay hydrated. Another common reason is standing up too quickly. If you spring up from a resting position, you're not giving your body's reflex system enough time to compensate for the change in posture. It's like asking your body to go from 0 to 60 in a second. It needs a moment to catch up. The solution here is simple: slow down. When you're getting out of bed, for example, try sitting on the edge for a few moments before you stand up completely. This gives your blood pressure time to stabilize. Certain medications can also be a factor. Drugs for high blood pressure, some antidepressants, and medications for Parkinson's disease can all affect your body's ability to regulate blood pressure, making these dizzy spells more likely. If you've recently started a new medication and noticed this symptom, it's a good idea to chat with your doctor about it. They might be able to adjust the dosage or suggest an alternative. Age plays a role too. As we get older, the baroreceptor reflex can become a bit slower and less efficient. The blood vessels might not constrict as quickly as they used to. This means that older adults are generally more prone to experiencing orthostatic hypotension. It's just a natural part of the aging process for some, but it emphasizes the importance of moving carefully and staying hydrated. What you eat, or rather, what you don't eat, can also have an impact. Skipping meals can lead to low blood sugar, which can cause dizziness on its own, but it can also make orthostatic hypotension worse. Having a large carbohydrate-heavy meal can also be a trigger for some people. After such a meal, a lot of blood is diverted to your digestive system to help with digestion, which can contribute to a drop in overall blood pressure when you stand up. Pregnancy is another time when women might experience this more often. The circulatory system expands rapidly during pregnancy to support the growing baby, and this can lead to temporary drops in blood pressure. It's usually not a cause for alarm, but it's always something to mention to your doctor during prenatal checkups. So, what can you do to manage or prevent these dizzy spells? We've already covered some key strategies. First and foremost, stay hydrated. Carry a water bottle with you and sip on it throughout the day. Second, move slowly and deliberately when changing positions. Don't jump out of bed or a chair. Give your body a moment to adjust. Third, consider your diet. Avoid skipping meals and be mindful of very large, carb-heavy meals. If you notice they're a trigger, some simple physical maneuvers can also help. When you feel a dizzy spell coming on, you can try crossing your thighs in a scissor-like fashion and squeezing them, or tensing your abdominal and leg muscles. These actions can help push blood from your lower body back up towards your heart and brain, quickly counteracting the drop in blood pressure. Flexing your feet up and down a few times before you stand up can also be effective. This simple exercise gets the calf muscles working, which helps pump blood out of the veins in your legs, preparing your body for the change in posture. Now, while occasional dizziness upon standing is usually harmless, there are times when it might be a sign of something more serious. If these episodes happen very frequently, if you actually faint, or if the dizziness is accompanied by other symptoms like chest pain, shortness of breath, confusion, or a persistent headache, you should definitely see a doctor. These could be signs of an underlying condition, such as a heart problem, an endocrine disorder, or a neurological issue that needs to be addressed. Your doctor can run tests, like measuring your blood pressure while sitting and standing, to get a clear picture of what's going on. It's also important to remember the safety aspect. If you know you're prone to these spells, take precautions to avoid falls. Make sure your home is well lit. Remove tripping hazards like loose rugs, and use handrails on stairs. When you feel dizzy, sit or lie down immediately until the feeling passes. In summary, that dizzy feeling you get when you stand up is usually just your body taking a second to adjust to gravity. It's called orthostatic hypotension, and it's often caused by simple things like dehydration or moving too quickly. By staying hydrated, moving mindfully, and paying attention to your body, you can usually keep these episodes to a minimum. But always listen to your body. If the dizziness is severe, frequent, or comes with other worrying symptoms, don't hesitate to seek medical advice. Your health is always the top priority. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this cleared up some of the mystery behind those dizzy spells. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more health and science content. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and see you in the next one.